All right, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. If you missed my last video, or one of my last ones, I did a review on the Ryobi battery powered, it's called the EZClean 18 volt 1 plus pressure washer or power cleaner that they call it. And we did a full review on that, so I'm gonna go ahead and link that up here for you guys. But now today I wanna go ahead and review this. This is an attachment piece that you can get for that unit, as you can see here, and this is their chemical sprayer unit. So I think it's $49.99 or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and pop it open and see exactly what's inside, see if it's worth $49.99, see if it does what it's supposed to. Let's check it out. All right guys, so we're gonna go ahead and pop this guy open. And right off the bat, right on the top, you have your 3 different chemical spraying tips. Now I don't know the difference between them. It looks, okay, there we go. It's just a low, a medium, and a high volume, I guess. So let me just take a look at these real quick, look at the orifice size on them, if I can even see that. And I can't, because there's like a blockage to it that is probably what atomizes the chemical. So, but there you go, that's that. Right out of the box, it does say to clean the nozzles after every use. Next thing you get is a little hose. So if you have a larger jug of a herbicide or pesticide or something like that, you can attach it to that and then just kind of carry it with one hand and use the chemical sprayer with the other hand. Next, we have a little bag of goodies. So let's go ahead and open this up. And we have got our little instruction manual, another little baggie so you can store all of your tips and accessories. Let's see here, I don't know exactly what this is. Some sort of an attachment, some sort of attachment piece where you can just put a bottle over it, looks like. Well, actually, let's see. Yeah, some sort of an attachment where you can screw it. It's got, you know, it's got the screw adapter there, so you can actually screw it into something and then attach it up. I guess just depending on what kind of chemical you're using, maybe there's some with an internal thread system. And then after that, we have 2 chemical dispensing nozzles, so you can put this down into your bottle. There's one that has a little filter on the end, and the other one does not. And that's it. So for 50 bucks, I think it would have been nice if they included a little bottle that you could use for these guys. So say you have a big gallon jug of something, you don't want to carry that whole thing around. If you could just fill a little bottle and put this in it, I think that would be nice, and it would just attach right to the gun. They didn't do that, but so today to test it, I'm going to be using an old super clean bottle. I dumped out all the chemical. I just have water in here, so I'm not going crazy with spraying a bunch of chemical inside my shop for no reason, just to test this. So we're just gonna be using water. I'm gonna go ahead and hook it up to the machine, and we'll test out the three different nozzles, see what they look like, and go from there. All right guys, so here is the unit itself. Now, if you didn't watch the other full review of this unit, it does come with 2 different wands, or basically you can combine them to make one long wand, okay? However, this end has 3 adjustable tips to it, so that doesn't work for us. So when you're using the chemical dispensing, all you're gonna have is the one, okay? And then the nozzles will attach right to the top of this. So go ahead and set that up. Okay, plug in our battery. Again, this is the 4 amp hour battery. We're set, okay? And let's go ahead and start off with low volume. And let's see if there's a trick to this, because it doesn't seem to want to seat in there, okay? There we go. So, pretty simple. Little difficult to get out, but if you just look on the top of the nozzle, there is an arrow. Again, there's an arrow on this. You just line them up, push down, and it pops right in. So we're good to go there. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect my bottle. I used the chemical, the bottle attachment, and we just take it and simply just press down. You'll hear it click, clicks in, and we're good to go. So I don't think there's any adjustment to this. We'll just go ahead and pull the trigger. It may take a minute to prime or a second to prime pretty quickly usually. Let's check it out. All right, so that's a huge mist. I'm actually surprised by that. Oh, I think I fogged up my camera. All right, we're back. So that fogged up the camera. That is a huge plume of water essentially right now. But as far as the chemical goes, I can't imagine using something easier. You just put that at the base of a weed, blast it, and that it comes out with pressure, atomized. It looks really good. So we're gonna go ahead, again, that was the low. We're gonna go ahead and swap this out. Let's go to medium. Pull the trigger on that one. Here we go. All right, I would say it's about the same amount of volume. It just looks like a wider pitch. Okay, now we'll switch over again to high. Okay, and here we go. Whoa. All right, so that one is, it's interesting. Low, medium, and high. So high is a stream. I don't know if you guys can see this, but and that is a lot of material coming out of there. So keep that in mind. That doesn't seem to be atomizing the product at all. It's just kind of shooting it out pretty far, which is cool. If you're trying to blast something, that'll definitely work. All right, let me switch back to low and try and get an idea between the low and the medium because they look pretty similar to me. Okay, and I think I'm right. I think that the medium is just a wider spray pattern than the low is. Yeah, that's what I would say. So, interesting product. Very interesting product. I'm gonna, as I talked about before, I'm kind of interested in seeing if I can use this for applying dressings on tires. I think it might be too much. I would say it's probably too much. And also, I would say for sanitizing, it is replicating like a spray bottle. If you're to spray, you get that kind of a plume of water that comes, or a chemical that comes out. And that's great, but it's not atomizing the product. An actual atomizer would actually turn it into a super fine mist, kind of a dry mist. This is just putting the product out. So for me, if I were to be sanitizing a car, this would be way, way, way too much. You would saturate everything and you'd be spending more time cleaning up than this is saving you. Same thing for the house, really. If you're doing an industrial cleaning, then maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna hook this up and see. Actually, here's the problem, guys, is that the bottle attachment only fits like these chemical bottles. It won't fit a standard water bottle trigger sprayer that I have. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna dump this out, put a little bit of a water-based dressing inside of it, take it outside and see if I can't dress my tires without making too much of a mess. I think that's just gonna kind of be for fun. Obviously, to dress a tire, it takes 5-6 pumps of a chemical spray, of a regular bottle sprayer. So there's really no need to have this thing to dress tires or anything like that. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. We'll step outside and do that really quickly, but for me, this is a no-go product. The nozzles don't seem to be of any use at all. Now, if you are using it to apply insecticides and pesticides in your yard, I think there it does have value. However, at the price of the unit plus these tips, it doesn't have value. I think that's way too much. The unit itself, I think if you already have the batteries, I think it's like 80 bucks or 90 bucks. And then another $50 for these sprayers. So you're into it for almost 150 bucks. It doesn't make sense. You can get other battery operated, just chemical sprayers, specifically chemical sprayers that are cheaper. So, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and hook up some tire dressing and see if I can apply some tire dressing to my truck. All right, guys, so as I thought, it's a fun experiment, but it doesn't work for that. It's just too much chemical coming out, gets all over the wheels, so you're just creating more work for yourself having to clean all that up. So for me, in my personal opinion, that chemical nozzle kit, I wouldn't get it, especially at 50 bucks. I don't think it's worth it. The gun itself, I think there's some cool applications for, so make sure you go check out that video and see what the whole review on that. I think it works pretty well. The battery life lasts a long time. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.